Turtle body.
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 Howdy doody panty wanties.
Howdly doodly pants.
How are we here?
Pants.
How are we here?
How are we here?
How have we come
We're
to be
here and you're there.
But why and how? Is it real?
Doesn't matter. But welcome back, our little goats.
Our little farm.
Our little swordfish
various
colony.
farm animal. Yeah, swordfish colony. That's
How's
what
our little
y'all are.
ant? How's our little digital anthill doing this evening?
How's it doing? Guys, we have been slowly but surely sending out merch. We're actually, by the time this episode comes out, what day is it today?
Today's
tomorrow.
Tuesday. Tomorrow's
So by
Wednesday.
tomorrow, we will have sent every single person who participated in our intro song. We will have sent you a little something in the mail.
And your job is to open it with glee, put it on or model it or do something and send it in.
Send in a picture. We've already received some pictures. We posted a picture of our beautiful co-host from last episode, Rachel.
Yes.
We've received some very, very
we've
interesting.
received some sexy
a little
some
bit
sexy
of sexy
modeling
We
shots.
have. I would call them successful.
Yeah, so we encourage you to make it as sexy as possible.
Or as silly as possible for those of you who have no interest in putting yourself in suggestive positions online.
Don't whatever you do not send us a boring picture. Okay?
Or do, because thank you so much.
Or yeah, but
We'll
thank
take
you for your
anything.
support. But we want
We're scrabbling
we
on the
see
floor.
we want to see uniqueness.
Yeah, we would prefer that.
We want to see uniqueness, charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Baby.
Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
That's right.
Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. So yeah, please, thank you if you've already sent stuff in. Thank you if you participated. Please send us pictures of your very hard-earned merch, but on your body.
You did a lot to earn it, and we appreciate it because we have a new intro now that
We
you've
do.
just heard.
I hope you all like it.
This is the first time we've actually mentioned that we do have a new intro.
The timing's a
And
little
we're very happy with all of your submissions.
We
It
absolutely are.
it came together very nicely.
And we have a fun little lineup for you guys today on our radio show here. We've got we're talking about lying.
We're talking about fibs, baby. We're talking about dishonesty. Lying for better. Sometimes there's good lying. Sometimes there's bad lying.
And sometimes there's fun, sexy lying.
Sometimes you need to be lied to. Sometimes you need someone to tell you a fib.
Yeah. And so in doing so, we're going to chat about lying a little bit. We're going to play a little 2 truths, 1 lie, which is hard because we both know each other so well.
Yeah, we're going to really dig deep for that because we know so much about each other.
Correct.
But there's certain things that we don't know about each other yet, and we're here to dig into that.
Yeah, and you're here live.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do a little bit of a improv. We'll try to keep it in the lying category.
Yeah.
So, Adam, do you have any tales about lying?
Well, as you know, I lied about being straight for a large portion of my life. I
sure did.
Whenever I think of lying, and that's like the first thing I think of, like the amount of years that I've had to. Well, I guess it wasn't that long that I knew that the answer was no. I'm not. Or someone would ask me, "Are you gay?" And I'd always say, "No, I'm straight." But now obviously I don't do that, but there was a long time of having to do that and having to lie and say, yes, no, I'm straight, I like girls. Yeah,
How would you do, what situations would you find yourself in?
Just family members or like people in school or like people that I worked with at a restaurant or like whatever, it would just be like, you gay? Like it was something, obviously looking at me, like my personality, somebody would always feel the need to say, are you gay? And most of the time I would say, I would really quickly answer. I'd be like, nope, straight. I am straight.
Look how nervous
I'm straight
you got.
as a nail.
I feel like you're getting secondhand nervousness from when you actually had
the
to
trauma
live through
of thinking and having it brought up again is making me nervous.
It's intense.
But not anymore.
Yeah. Now you wear it like a.
I wear it. Look at me.
He's wearing a cat sweater.
I'm wearing a sweater with cats all over it, and I'm drinking out of my leopard print coffee mug.
Couldn't get more gay than that.
Oh yes, I could.
Yes, you could.
Yes, I could.
Yeah.
What about you? What is your experience with lying?
I have a secondhand story of lying, which is something that I've always told people because I'm proud of it.
So you don't lie?
No, I lie.
Oh, okay.
But I was just thinking, what am I going to talk about? And this was what popped into my head. My Aunt Christine and her friends went to go see a Broadway show once, and I guess my grandpa bought the tickets, and they were sitting way high up, back of the last fucking mezzanine.
Nosebleeds.
Yeah, nosebleed seats. And my aunt went downstairs to improvise her way into getting like a front row
Oh, I love
seat.
it. I love that.
And by doing so, she was talking to whoever it was, and she had to come up with something on the tip of her head. And she's like, "Do you have any like front row seats available?" They're like, "No," or like down closer, and they're like, "No, unfortunately, we don't." And she's like, "Okay, well, my friend is pregnant." And she's getting really dizzy and sick from being up there so high, and she's with child, so... And the guy was like, oh, of course. So he let me escort me to your area. And so my aunt was like, yeah, sure, no problem, just 1 second. And she like dialed in her friend's number on her phone and turned around and said, "You're pregnant." And her friend said, "Got it." And they just completely acted it out and got put in like the orchestra seating.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
A little lie
I love
gets you
lying.
far in
Lying to
life.
get free. I love lying to get free.
I love
things.
I don't ever do
love
it
it.
because I'm way too scared.
Yeah, I do it from time to time. I love lying to get better seats at a play or at a concert.
I can't do it.
Like my husband is my son is hard of hearing. We need to please switch seats with that couple over there that actually paid the money. No, I don't lie a lot. I think that I try not to, but I when I have to lie, I could do it well. I think I could do it pretty well.
Yeah.
Like when I planned your surprise party, you had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
Planned a surprise party for Alyssa, and she had no idea. I do like what my most frequent routine of lying is when I lie about how much something cost. Like
Oh,
when
yeah?
when someone
Have you lied
asks
to me about that shit?
No, because not necessarily you, because if it's something that I am being reimbursed for, I will tell you exactly how much. Like that's not something. I'm
No,
gonna lie
I
about.
don't mean that.
But like when somebody asks, like just I'm more so lying to myself because I don't want to admit how much money I spent on something. Like I'll say like something was $50 when it was actually $100.
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't want people to know how much money I spent on like a wig or like.
Wait,
something.
have you lied about how much the wigs cost?
Not to you, but
Oh,
to
okay.
people.
Like
Be
your
like, oh yeah,
mom?
this was yeah.
When your
Like,
mom's like, how much did that cost?
yeah, I'm like, oh, it was $50 and it was actually $27.
She's like, why don't you save it?
Yeah. I have to lie to myself. I have to tell myself that it wasn't as much money as I thought. But 2021 is a year of financial growth. So I'm gonna start maybe getting into a better financial habit and maybe telling the truth about how much money I spend. And
To yourself,
Yeah.
most importantly. I used to lie to my brother. I would practice psychological torture, I think,
Oh,
from the
yeah.
age of like 10.
well, I feel like anyone with a younger sibling knows a thing or two about psychological
Absolutely.
torment.
And the truly dark side of the beginning years of becoming a human, because I would lie to him about being possessed. I would lock him in my room with me, and I would look at him, and I would work for hours. And I'd say, "Your sister's dead. She died." And he would like really put up a fight. He'd be like, "No, you're lying. You're lying." But I would not stop until he was crying. Like I would tell him, "Your sister's possessed, and now I'm here, and I'm a ghost, and I'm gonna kill your parents."
Oh my god.
David, if you're listening, which I know you are, please, you can comment and roast me because I know I really fucked you up in that
That
department.
is.
Meanwhile, like you wonder why
I
that
applaud
kid has
that, though.
death
I applaud
anxiety at the age of 5. It's because his sister's telling him that she's dead and she's been dead and that she was never ever real.
Because the thing is that I think is possible. I think that's something that could actually happen to a person being possessed. I used to tell my brother that my brother is the youngest of 4 children, and I used to convince him that everybody in the family cared about him the least, and that I would spend a great amount of time because he was like into sports and everything, and I obviously wasn't, and so he would like try to beat me up all the time and like throw soccer balls in my head, and it would be so annoying, and I like never was into like physically hurting him as much, less so when he got older, so I would use psychological warfare, and
You
you
have to.
have to
I
to
would
combat
convince David that
violence
he was
with
adopted. I'd be like, "There's no pictures of you. There's literally no pictures of you in the hospital. Like, how do you know?"
Yeah, I would tell my brother, like, literally no one cares about you. You came out so late. Everyone else is like
Oh my
moved on. I would be
God.
like, you are so
Oh
unimportant.
my god, Adam, because
Yeah.
that's real. That's so fucked up.
Yeah.
Everyone else has moved on. No one cares about you.
Yeah.
Oh
You
my
run
god.
away crying.
Oh
And
god.
I'm ashamed that I felt so good doing it.
Yeah,
I
me
felt like
too.
felt such power and such satisfaction.
It's
from that.
crazy when you think about kids and like what they explore. They explore with certain emotions and feelings. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
and dig into their evil side as children.
Yeah.
All right.
We are
Welcome
going
back.
to play a little game.
A little game,
We
a
are
little
going
game,
to
a
play
little game, a
little
little
game.
game, a game, a
We
game, a
are
game, a
going
game,
to
a
play
game,
a
a game, a
little
game, a game, a little game, little game,
a
little game. Yes, yes, yes.
True truth, one lie. Something
Yeah,
most
let's
people
get into
have
it.
played, but
Yes.
let's explain the
Do you ever
rules.
put this? I love when people put this like on their Tinder bio or their their
yeah?
social dating, like two truths, one lie, and it's always like the ones that I've come across are always people that have seemed to have led very fun lives. It's like I've met RuPaul, I've met Beyonce, I nannied for Michelle Pfeiffer.
I remember being in heaven before I was born.
I'm a millionaire.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a model for Gucci and Dolce and Gabbana.
And I'm better than you in
Yeah.
every way possible.
Yeah.
So, to go along with our lying theme, we're playing two truths, one lie for the generation of people who listen to this that might not know what that game is. Adam and I have collected.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory
Yeah, but
what the game is.
Just be a little inclusive for maybe people who are a little slow when it comes to
a
popular
little slow to the
games.
uptake.
Yeah. So, we've each prepared 2 truths and 1 lie, and it is each of our jobs to guess which one of the 3 things that we have come up with is a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Did that make any sense?
Yeah, I think it's very. I don't think anybody was really questioning what the rules were
Okay.
of this game.
Good. Well, I'll
Let
go
it rip.
first.
You go first.
Here are my things.
Okay. Drum roll.
I had a booger wall until I was 20. I've been inside a mansion upstate. And I've hooked up with someone who was from Sweden. Which one is a lie?
Oh, I feel like this is a trick question because I know that you've had a booger wall, but I'm questioning whether or not it was really until you were 20. What was the second one? I've been in a
second one is
mansion
I've
upstate.
been inside a mansion upstate. Or I've hooked up with someone who was
I know
from
you
Sweden.
hooked up with someone from Sweden. I know that for a fact. The thing is, like, I'm questioning the mansion upstate because it's something that's like so mundane and random that I wonder why you would make that up as a lie. God damn it! Do we like what happens if we lose? Do we have to like?
I get to
take a
hit
shot?
you.
Okay. I think. Fuck. I'm gonna say. You had a booger wall until you were 20 is a lie because I think that it wasn't that long.
You're wrong.
Fuck! God damn it! It was the stupid mansion. Yeah. Fuck you! What kind of bullshit is that? All right, now you can hit me. Punch me in the arm.
Okay.
Fatality.
Brutality. We've been playing a lot of Mortal Kombat, and I've been. First of all, Adam and I have been playing, and he usually I come home from work, so I'm sober as a clam, and Adam.
And you're also like mad because you hate your job and
Yeah.
you're irritated
Well,
and you're
not-
ready to kill.
Yeah. So I'm just ready to just do something mindless, and so I've been kicking Adam's ass in Mortal Kombat,
she's gotten really
kicking his
good.
ass. But then last week we went to go out for drinks, and we had so much to drink, and then we came home, and I guess because I was drunk, Adam beat me, and I got so mad that I had
so
a
mad.
full psychological meltdown.
Yeah. She
I
went
mean,
to
it
the
wasn't. I
bathroom
was,
and
it was
cried
actually,
on the
no,
toilet.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. I
I
walked
didn't
in. Yeah,
cry.
you were wasted.
was
You don't remember.
joking.
No,
There's
you
video
weren't joking.
footage.
Yeah, there is footage.
No, I was mad, but I wasn't actually mad at you.
It's really upsetting when you lose so many times in a row in that game because it's like so over the top satisfying when you win.
Yeah.
Like, because the violence of it is like so gory and graphic, and like when you win, you watch your character literally rip your opponent apart, like stab them with a knife, and then like jimmy it back and forth, and then like pick them up and throw the knife and split their skull in two, and then it's like the most violent, but it's like so fucked up how satisfying it is to watch your character do that.
And then turn to the person on the couch and say, "Fuck
Yeah.
you."
And to lose multiple times in a row is very irritating.
You've rage quit with me before.
We've
We've had
well,
our fair share of
you
rage
play
quits.
you cheat some. Well, you don't cheat,
I don't
but you
cheat,
like
but I'm cheap.
you're cheap. You'll do a lot of like you'll like do the same
I'll get
combination
stuck
over
in like
and over
a
again.
glitchy moment where I'm just like in crouch mode kicking his leg, but I'm doing it so fast that he never gets the chance to rebuttal
Yeah, and
until
it's
his
just like,
health depletes before
Yeah.
his eyes. It's so
And then I
fun.
might as well put my controller down and walk away.
All right, your turn.
Okay. Ready?
I'm ready.
I've never broken a bone. I've been to Maine. I've never been pulled over.
You've never been pulled over.
Yep, that's a lie. Congratulations. I was pulled over, and
But not because you broke any laws.
No, it was something so dumb. I came to a stop sign in the Poconos, and I came to almost a complete stop. But I remember even thinking like because there was a cop sitting like right by the stop sign, and I knew okay he's gonna pull some asshole over for not coming to a complete stop. So I like made it a point to come to a complete stop, but I guess I didn't do it complete enough. And sure enough, he pulled me over, and he said license registration, and I gave it to him, and he saw my license, and he said, "Huh, do you have any brothers?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "What are their names?" I said, "Corey and Ryan." He goes, "You're good."
Wow. Probably met him at Sarah Street Grill.
They probably no, they used to get fucked up and go to concerts together.
Really?
Yep.
Small town shit. My turn. I lived in the Bronx until I was 5. My mom was pregnant with me when she got married. I hate black licorice.
Oh my god.
Shows how much he knows about me.
Well, you. I know you lived in the Bronx until you're 5. Oh wait, no, that's not true. That's the lie, fucker. You lived in Yonkers.
Yeah.
I was almost fooled. You didn't live in the Bronx.
No,
you
I was
shady
born
bitch.
in the Bronx. I was born.
You're a Bronx hoe.
hospital.
You're a Bronx
I'm
hoe,
a Bronx
bitch.
hoe. Ooh.
All right, my turn. I used to take ski lessons. I've never had the flu. I've had a crush on a girl.
You've never Oh, wait. I used to take ski lessons. Something tells me that that's not true. Unless you did it when you were like 3 years old.
I don't know, is that
But
your
ever
final answer?
since the bike accident, I don't think anyone would let you go downhill fast. Adam knocked his 2 front teeth out on a bike. We'll get to that another day.
We've gotten to it.
Have we? We don't have to.
So,
He's triggered.
is that your final answer? What's
no,
your final
I don't
answer?
know. Okay. Or I never had the flu. Fuck. I used to take ski lessons. Let me see. I've never broken a bone was your last one. I've never been pulled over. The last one was a lie, but I know this last one's not a lie.
Which one? I thought I've had a crush on a girl.
Yeah.
You're trying to like read my handwriting.
Your patterns. I'm gonna say that. Does Christian ski or snowboard?
No.
You've never taken ski lessons.
Yeah. I took snowboard lessons.
Oh, you did? That shocks me. That shocks
lessons,
me.
yeah, and I sucked at it, and I
Was it
hated
just to be a part of that like snowboarding
No, well,
club?
it was like we had the ski and snowboard club in
I
school.
wanted to do that so bad.
It was
but
actually
my
fun,
parents
but
wouldn't pay for it.
oh well.
Whatever.
The thing is, like, I joined the ski and snowboard club, but before that, I went and took private lessons before I went with the school so I can, like, be good. And even after that, I was still the worst
It doesn't
one.
strike me as something that you would excel at.
No. Well, I think if I took skiing lessons, I would have preferred that because having both of my feet on one board was
Really hard, right?
It's very hard. And I remember going down the bunny hill, and I went down with, like, there was like 15 of us in our little group, and I went down, and I kept wiping out, and I would get up, and then I would wipe out again, and I would fall and fall and fall. And I would do it so often that everybody else in my group would overlap me. Like, I would see them go whiz past me, and then I would see them go up on the lift and wave to me as I'm still, like, struggling to pick myself back up. And then I would see them come and pass me again on the mountain. And then I would see them get back on the lift and wave. And this was all happening as I haven't even completed one run down the mountain. And by the time I made it all the way down the mountain, they had all gone home. All their parents came to pick them up. And
Where were your parents? Just like standing
my mom
there
was like
disappointedly
waiting.
watching?
My mom was waiting there. She's like, where the hell is he? And my poor teacher is there, like waiting to go home. She's like this 18-year-old woman who's like, and they're like waiting for me to get. It took me so long, and like the place was like basically closed by the time that I finally got down. So that didn't work out.
Well. So we're gonna try something a little different with our improv section this week, just to see what happens. I kind of made up this idea that we're gonna have a little bit of like a prompt, like an improv,
Like a long prompt.
like a little a long prompt that keeps the improv related to the subject of lying. And you know what? We'll see how it goes. Okay? Adam doesn't want to do it.
No,
so
I'm not. I'm
dragging
gonna
him like a dead horse. But
No,
it's
because
fine because
normally-
he's a good sport.
No, because normally in improv you're given one word.
There's many different forms of improv,
Okay,
though.
all right.
You know what I mean?
I've taken improv classes, so I am an
So have I.
expert.
So have I.
Okay,
So the
Oh,
first.
sorry, I just broke wind. I think it's gonna fill out the room. Poison gas.
Thank you so much. So here we go, little poodles. The first prompt is: a mother, played by Adam, finds some questionable items in the dryer while putting away laundry. Her son, played by Alyssa, is mortified and cannot let his mother know why or how these items were there.
Kevin,
Yes, Mom?
I'd like to talk to you for a minute, if I could, if I may.
I'm playing Call of Duty with my bros, Mom. Can it wait, like, just a few minutes?
No, I'm sorry, I can't wait. I need you to press pause and tell your friends you'll be back later, please. I have something very important to tell you. Do it now or I'll
Okay.
smash the machine.
Okay.
Have you been sneaking out lately?
Like, what?
Have you been sneaking out of my house lately?
No.
Okay, well, do you want to explain to me why there is red paint all over your jeans that I found in the laundry?
I don't understand why, like, red paint would be equivalent to somebody sneaking out.
Well, I'll tell you why, Kevin. Because you're homeschooled, I know that you never have a reason to leave here. And also, we don't have red paint in our home.
How do you know,
So where-
like, the red paint didn't, like, come off of other clothes and, like, go on?
What
mine?
other clothes?
Like, the other
Kevin?
clothes in the dryer?
But it wasn't on. It was dried red paint, Kevin. Don't lie to me, Kevin. Where were you?
I wasn't anywhere, Mom. I didn't sneak out, Mom.
Well, then where did the red paint come from?
I don't
Kevin?
know. I don't know, Mom.
Is
Okay?
it something other?
Maybe I sat on a bench and it was red.
Where
and
did you
it
go
got
to a
on me.
bench?
I don't
'Cause
know.
I
Maybe
know
I went
you
to
were
the
not-
skate park. But you told me I could. It was 2 p.m. And I always go to the skate park on Sundays at 2 p.m. because Elliot likes to do it with me then. And that's when we do it. And that's where we go. And we, like, sit on the thing and maybe there was red paint. I don't know.
Kevin, I'm concerned that maybe you're not being totally honest with me. I
Mom.
think, Kevin, you know you can tell me anything.
Mom, you really don't want to do this right now. Like, that's just what I'm gonna say, Mom. Like, really?
I
No,
do,
Mom,
young man.
You don't.
I do
You
want to
don't
do this.
wanna
And
do this.
frankly, I don't
You're
like
gonna
your.
regret it.
I don't like your
You're
tone
gonna
with me.
regret it.
I don't regret anything.
No, Mom, I'm serious. I really think if I tell you, you're gonna regret it. Like, do you really want to know?
I really want to know,
Are
Kevin.
you
In
sure?
fact, I
'Cause
need
it's gonna
to know.
ruin your day. Like, I'm telling you,
My day is already ruined, Kevin. I
Great,
found red
Mom.
paint in my house.
Mom, I have been working on a birdhouse project for you for Mother's Day. And I'm painting a wooden birdhouse that Dad helped me make in the garage red. Unfortunately, I dropped the paint and it got on my pants. And I was trying to keep it a secret because I wanted it to be a surprise. But you pushed me, Mom, because you don't think I'm trustworthy. And I'm just trying to do something nice for you because I think you deserve a birdhouse because you bought bird food and you have nowhere to put it. So, you're welcome, Mom, and now your day of Mother's Day and my day of Mother's Day is going to be ruined because you couldn't trust me, and I feel really upset about that.
I regret giving birth to you.
Why? Why did you regret it? He made you a birdhouse! Motherfucker! Poor kid.
All right, next. Moving on.
The next prompt is a colony of slugs. Oh, this is the setting. A colony of slugs.
Is this? Can I read it?
Yeah.
A colony of slugs. One of the slugs, Adam, has continued to slime all over valuable slug artifacts in the Slug Museum of History. One of the museum's valuable slime cleaners, Alyssa, confronts him about this. Okay, this one's fun. The Slug Museum of History.
Jerry Maguire, can I please see you in my office?
Now?
Yes, please, now.
Okay.
Follow me. All right. Jerry, please have a seat.
Yes, Administrator Kevin.
Something has come to my attention recently that I think I need to speak to you about. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of an uncomfortable topic, so please, just listen up.
Okay.
So, as you know, the mother slug of Jesus Slug, our Lord and Slug. Sorry. The Mother Slug statue of Jesus, our Slug and Slugger, has been defiled in the right wing by someone's slime. And, you know, here in Slug Museum of History and in other places in our slug society, we have learned how to behave in a way in which our slime only helps propel the other slugs who are walking to go faster and does not get on any of our important belongings or decorative items. As you know, when you took this job at the Slug Museum, these rules were going to be heavily policed and enforced in order to keep our artifacts clean of slime. Because as you know, once slime gets on an object, another slug cannot then clean that slime off because the slug would then have to get too close to the slime and would just be creating more slime while cleaning the slime.
I could see how that could turn into a slippery situation.
That's quite a slippery situation, and unfortunately, we looked at our security cameras, and the slime that is on the mother slug is from you, unfortunately, and we saw video footage of you just walking across her face, and I really want to know why you felt the need to do that.
I'm sorry. I'm not really sure what I'm being accused of. Unfortunately, I was born a slug, and I'm thus unable to walk at all.
Are you accusing me of walking?
I'm accusing you of sliding your tube body across the face of the mother slug of Jesus Slug, our Slugger. And as you know, that could never be cleaned off. And you are an employee of the Museum of Slug History. And we saw you on the camera committing this vile act. What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I guess you've caught me, red slime-tailed. I think I can't deny it if you have video footage of it. All I can say is, do you offer any sort of severance package before you fire me?
Unfortunately, because you're being fired for breaking a law, the only severance package I can give you is the kindness of my heart to not call the slug enforcement and have them come in here and de-slime you and put you in an underground pit in slug prison. So you can slime your way to your slime office and collect your leftover slime and go home.
Well, I'm sorry it came to this. I really enjoyed working here for the past 72 years.
I really hope that when you go home tonight, you repent to the Lord our Slug, and you explain to him why this artifact that was found in the garden of an American home in 1955 had to be destroyed after many slugs worked to carry it with their bodies to the Slug Museum of History. And I just hope that when the Americans come and they try to teach us more about this Jesus Lord of our Slugshire, this Jesus Slug of our Slugshire, that he doesn't send you straight to the fiery pits of salt.
Thank you for speaking to me, Administrator. I leave you now in peace and shame.
That's to be.
That's the end of that.
Yeah, we're bringing you some really choice
That was
material
really,
here, folks.
that
We're
was
really sorry.
the height of our intelligence. That was really. Oh, I feel like I need to take a shower after that. I feel like I am a slug.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, well, I think that we've come to the end of our show here for this week, folks. Once again, thank you all for sending in your pictures of your merch. Please make them.
Well, they haven't done it yet.
Well,
This is us urging you.
Yeah. Some of you have already, and we thank you dearly.
Yes, and we thank you
So please send in something. Don't be afraid to make it risque, but make it something that you would be.
That your grandpa would be ashamed of.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what we want.
You can hear the birds.
Let's take you out with a nice song.
Riding my bike down the lane. Gonna find someone insane. I'm gonna go to the grocery store. I'll pick up some broccoli and give it to my whore. I'm a little messed up, yeah. I'm a little messed up, yeah. I'm a little insane, I swear. But I promise I will fuck you till the end of my day.
I promise I will fuck you to the end.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much.
Peace be with you. Have a nice day.